Well, I expect many of you heard that Tory MP Sir David Ames lost his life today after being stabbed this afternoon in Essex. As you know, I'm not a fan of the Tory party or any political party for that matter, but trying to harm an MP is pretty demented, I've got to say. Now, as it stands, the reason why it was done is unclear and could well be for a while yet, but from what I know, he was one of the few that I remember who supported Brexit and getting us out of the EU from the start. Apparently, though, he was also one of the old school MPs that still held constituency meetings with the community, when most MPs these days spend 90% of their time being Twitter activists, not MPs as you know. This one, you could go and speak to him in person, which it seems has now cost him his life, as I said. Early reports are suggesting that someone went into the church he was holding public meetings at and stabbed him multiple times, leaving him dead at the scene. That is obviously not something you hear every day, is it? But at the moment, that's the report. As for motive, at this point, nothing has been said. In fact, not much of anything has been said, except a 25-year-old man has been arrested with the knife itself. No ethnicity is given, no religion, no connections to any groups or political ideology, literally just nothing. And I'm saying that even after the fact that the police released a statement about 40 minutes ago now stating this. It reads, "We are now in a position to confirm the man who died in Leigh-on-Sea today was Sir David Ames MP. We were called to an address in Eastwood Road North shortly after 10:05 today to reports Mr Ames, 69, had been stabbed. Despite the best efforts of paramedics, sadly he died at the scene. A 25-year-old man was arrested on suspicion of murder and is currently in custody. We have recovered a knife from the scene and are not looking for anyone else in connection with the incident. We are continuing to appeal for anyone who saw anything or had CCTV, dash cam or doorbell footage to come forward." So, obviously, pretty shocking shit, but I do question how the 25-year-old was arrested so fast. Was he just waiting there to be nicked, or did members of the public take him down? It's obviously great that they've caught him so quickly, but the how and why he was caught so easily would also be nice. I mean, like I said in the statement, they said they've got both the man and the weapon used, so it's an open and shut case really. Where is a bit more information coming forward? Now obviously, only time will tell what comes from this story when the motive itself is released, because no doubt it's going to be used by the powers that be for one reason or another, as literally everything always is. However, if it turns out to be an illegal immigrant hopping off the boat at Dover recently, the reaction from both sides of the political spectrum will certainly be interesting. Labour's response to it will be watched by all, but if it turns out to be that, then surely the Tories must realise that the blame is sitting with them. Of course, I don't have the foggiest idea who's done it and why, but I'll keep an eye out on it to see who has, and obviously, like I said, what laws are brought in following this. Okay, no, completely scratch where I said they haven't released race, religion or anything like that, because it seems just a few moments ago while editing they've actually said the man being arrested is believed to be Somali. This obviously doesn't suggest a motive for the attack, but certainly suggests what I said about being a boat wanker is possibly true.
Where